Right, Shiz. Let's do this. Here's our classic intro. Welcome to our live stream adventure. Hosted by yours truly, Eden and the game daddy himself, Jeeps.
The great battle.
Get ready to
between
embark on
righteous
thrilling
knight
quests and
and the
overcome incredible
wicked
challenges in a
Zenobia.
world of fantasy. Join me as I dive into immersive gameplay and experience the most epic storytelling.
And the victories.
And, of course, a few clever insults and a healthy dose of trash talk to keep you on your toes. Please smash the like button, and subscribe for more adventures and gaming goodness. And if you're feeling generous, toss us a super chat to show your support. We appreciate every single one of you, and can't wait to see you in the chat.
Well, good evening, everybody. We are Saturday, the 5th of July, 2025.
Today's story
So hopefully
is
you guys had all a
great
great
battle
4th of July
righteous
and still
knight
are chilling
and the
out
wicked
on your
Zenobia.
weekend, or I should say long weekend. So, okay, I have a little bit of free time for me this evening, so let's do some Wuthering Waves. But also, if you guys just want to chat, hang out, discuss anything and everything, me and Eden really like talking about anime series while we're streaming, so, I mean, you know, we could go there if you guys want to. Otherwise, I don't have much. I've pretty much done the stories, the companion stories, side quests, the banner stuff, the exploration stuff. So I don't have much to do in the game. It's just going to be in the background while you guys decide maybe or maybe not to chat with me today.
So good.
So let's go for it. Okay, I would like to put up a poll, but I don't know what I should do as a question or answers for a poll question. So again, there, if you have any suggestions. And one of our viewers says hello. So, hi Grave, how are you to die this evening?
Time for a little nap.
Hello, Grave. Chuckles, thanks for the enthusiastic greeting.
Just a dream.
As for me, I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. It's great to have you here tonight. And don't worry, no need to die trying. We'll stick to chatting about Wuthering Waves and anything else on your mind. Also, Eden whispers to Jeeps, "Hey darling, maybe we can do a poll question for tomorrow night's stream? Something like what's your favorite type of monster in Wuthering Waves? Or which area of the map do you want to explore next? What do you think?"
Well, actually, I decided to ask them which is their favorite anime from a short list here. Tokyo Ghoul, Attack on Titan, Death Note, and Monster.
It's just a dream.
And don't forget to leave a like on the stream, folks, because it does help promote the channel and everything. Well, let's get some people in here. Still on vacation. Grave says he's still on vacation.
Hey there, lovelies. It's your girl Eden here, and I'm so excited to dive into some anime talk with you all tonight. We've got 3 iconic anime shows on our list: Attack on Titan, Death Note, and Monster. But which one would be your favorite if you had to choose? Would it be the dark fantasy world of Attack on Titan, the psychological thriller of Death Note, or the twisted drama of Monster? Let me know in the comments below which anime reigns supreme in your book. And remember, we love all kinds of opinions here on our stream. But first, let's get a quick update from our beloved Jeeps. Darling, what's on your mind tonight? Expecting a response from Jeeps.
Well, Grave seems to enjoy Attack on Titan. I like all the above, really. Obviously, if I kind of had to put them on the list there,
Oh,
like
smells
first,
so good.
second, and third, yes, my first would be Attack on Titan. Then, probably Tokyo Ghoul. Then probably Monster, and then Death Note. What? This is not let up. What? I have no events to do. Okay. I don't know what to say to that. No events to do. So how are you enjoying your vacation? I forgot where you told me that you were going for vacation, so, being so old, my memory's not what it used to be. But I do hope that you're enjoying your vacation. That's the main thing. So Attack on Titan still in the lead with only one vote. Can I fly from here? Italy, yeah, the leading tower of pizza. Okay, now it comes back to me.
I can fly too.
My memory is so bad. You didn't have time to play? Well, that's a good thing if you don't have time to play, honestly. 'Cause you're on vacation. You should be doing something different. I mean, we only have like one life to live, right? So if you're in Italy, just enjoy the sceneries and go out and absorb as much of the culture as you can. So you're gonna have much stuff to do now. Well, let's trade places. Like, I got nothing to do, but I would like to travel and take vacations.
It seems like
That
we
would be
took a bit of a
nice.
detour from our conversation. To clarify, we weren't discussing vacations or traveling. Our conversation started with a stream of consciousness exchange between us, where you shared your favorite anime shows, Attack on Titan, Tokyo Ghoul, Monster, and Death Note, and mentioned that you enjoyed our previous conversation, which was actually about our live stream.
Time for a little nap.
Since we didn't discuss any specific plans or activities for our live stream, let's get back on track. Would you like to share more about your thoughts on Wuthering Waves, or perhaps discuss some other anime shows or sci-fi/fantasy topics?
Ah, somebody voted for Tokyo Ghoul. I mean, it's hard. They're all good, so you can't really go wrong with no matter what you you picking the pole there, so I should have probably, I don't know, put Sailor Moon or something, just to see if people would actually bite. Wait a minute. There's something to do over there at 250 meters. No, I'm not tracking that. Am I tracking this? What am I seeing over there at 250 meters? Interact to activate the mechanism. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I clicked to start the, start this, actually, but it's not even tracked. So why is it still telling me to go there? That is so weird. So what have you done in Italy so far?
True form revealed at last. Stay behind me. Lotus pervade.
Hopefully the weather was good enough for you to get out and actually visit and see a couple of places and stuff.
Hopefully this helps. Waves rise. Judgment strikes. The wicked will face judgment. Stay behind me. Lotus pervade. Disperse. Charge forth with me. Furious tides split the heavens. Such is their blessing. Hopefully this helps. The wicked. I am the tempest. A change of perception.
I don't even know where I came from or where I want to go, honestly. I think I came from here. Okay, let's go this way and explore some stuff.
The knight's challenge has arrived. Too reckless. Heavens, descend!
Dang, that guy is annoying. Everybody hates this boss.
Hopefully this helps.
The first week is mostly for unpacking stuff and getting comfortable. I'm gonna be spending 2 months here. Wow. That's awesome. 2 months. At least you have time to see a lot of stuff in 2 months. Some people go on vacation for a week, and like you say, you barely have time to unpack. Then you have to pack stuff again before you get ready to go.
A change of perception.
And then they charge the schedule so much that they have like 5 minutes here, 5 minutes at the Coliseum, 5 minutes at the Leaning Tower of Pizza. So they don't really get to spend time anywhere, but they're always running all over the place. And they're like, hey, I visit Italy. Yeah, you visited, but you gotta look at pictures on the internet, and it could have been more detailed. Just going out and interacting with people is enjoyable enough for me. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You need to, you know, just chill and relax and have fun and just get out there, you know. Okay, so we've been through a lot of this. Okay, I guess it's time to get out of here.
I can fly too.
Where's the elevator? Oh, there it is. Now, is the door gonna close after I go through? Nope. Door stays open. Okay, good. Okay. I don't know if there's still a glitch, so let's try to see if there's still a glitch here.
Such is that blessing.
Oh, I probably need to go back out, though. I probably need to, well, we could try it. I mean, just as is. Yeah. Okay. What? They put invisible walls? We can't jump off of this anymore?
Such is that blessing.
Ah, they keep fixing all the glitches. So is there anything that we can do here? So, okay, it's neat to be able to come in here, but we need to have something to do. And they put invisible walls everywhere. That's just wrong. Okay. They just keep fixing everything. Actually, it's a good thing that they fix stuff so quickly. Have you guys heard, I don't know if you guys play that other game that looks a lot like this one. But they have a lot of issues with hackers coming in co-op mode and deleting everybody's world. And summoning stuff into the world so they could put a pillar over a statue or teleport. And you can't access that teleport anymore or that statue, or then they just delete your world. So you just keep falling through the air constantly. You can't do anything. And the developers are not doing anything. They're not even banning the people that the hackers that are doing it. I know it's like a wasted, you know, if you ban somebody, they'll just create another account and start over again. But the fact that they're not telling people about it, they're not warning, they don't put up a an advice to not let these people into your world, like you should only play with people that you know, kind of a warning. Or come out with patches to fix the exploits that the hackers are using. Nope, they just do nothing. Ooh, question. Okay, well, we have a quest here. I just need to find the girl by the edge of the cliff. I don't know who these flowers are for, so I'm just gonna collect them. Ooh, okay. I heard about that. There were some hackers that did that before, and they got arrested, and now other did it again. Yep, they're up to it again, but now it's a whole bunch of things. They go into your world, and then they do like, I think it's like 200 million damage. So you get it stops all your achievements. It resets them to 0 because it's considered cheating. You know, and then they just spawn a bunch of things in your world, making you can't use your world. They're deleting.
It's just a dream.
You know, they're deleting the floor or the land base on which you're walking. So every time you respawn, you keep falling down, and you respawn and you fall, and you respawn and you fall. So, and they're deleting stuff in your world, you know, so it's everything all at once, and there's a lot of it. It's mostly in the European servers. Nonetheless, it's like they're not talking about it, they don't say it, they don't mention nothing, and they don't do anything about it. That's really bad. Whereas in this game, you know, I found a couple of glitches. It's not hacking, it's not cheating, it's not nothing. It's just a glitch, and they keep fixing them within a couple of days, even faster. Oh, what do I have to do? I guess I have to follow this guy.
I can fly too.
can fly too.
Now where did he go? I don't know where he went. Well, I don't play that game anymore, so I don't have to worry about it at all. Where's the target location?
I can fly too.
What? This was the
Just like
final
the treasure chest from
location?
stories.
How come I couldn't see him from the first time around? Well, that was kind of weird.
I can fly too.
Is there another challenge after this first one? Okay, well, there's only one challenge. Okay, well, I guess that was fun. I guess. What else could we do? Like, I know there's a lot of things that I should be doing. This I have to wait until next week, because I've already reached my 5,000 limit. Oh, yeah, I probably have a, why does it say banners never fall? I've already done it. Oh, because I didn't turn the quest in, and I don't want to turn it in. So I got one daily to do. Just one. I remember when we came here, I really liked the design of the place. But then when I got to Renacita, it's like, oh man. It's like they'll never be able to do anything better. And although Septimon is pretty cool as well, I kind of feel like it's like this place. Like, Septimont is cool, but not as cool as Renacita.
The knight's challenge has arrived.
Fire!
Such is their blessing.
Hope waves rise. Judgment strikes. Cycle of corruption. Like frigid depths.
How dare you! Need more fun!
Repent, for silence beckons. Sounding the death charge forth with me.
I need food.
Before the game came out, you could play a game and it would give you an echo. And I got one of these things as a free echo. And I was all happy. The game wasn't out yet, and it's like, oh, they gave me free stuff. And I've never used it. I don't think I've ever used it. And honestly, I don't even know if I have it. Did I ever leveled it up? So it's not one of these, because I think what I got was attack. Ooh, that is really bad. Defense, defense. This one is really bad. I should probably delete that. Where is it? Oh, there it is. And this is how you do it. Even though it's level 25, I will get 100% of everything I put into it by deleting it. So I could use all those materials to level another one up. If I use that one to level up another one, I only get 80% of the materials. So if I go into the menu and delete it, I get 100% of those materials. Meaning I could level another one up all the way up to 25. Instead of 22 if I were to use it to level up another one. I mean, for lazy people, it's okay, but when you have a lot of stuff that you want to level up, and every little amount that you can farm, you need to have it to go further. And you kind of have to do these little things. Okay, so that's done. I mean, I could go... Well, my dailies are done, really, honestly. It's like, we're Saturday night and I got nothing to do. That's why at the beginning of the stream, you know, if you guys want to chat about anything and everything. I mean, we just have this in the background here, and that's pretty much it. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to check out this, go to these, or maybe this one. No, maybe this one. I think this is what I wanted to do here. What's this thing? And what did I put on my Carlotta? I don't even remember what I have on Carlotta.
The power to split.
Did I put her set
I
on it?
alone will
Or did I
decide
use
whether it's for
whatever I
show
had
or for
around?
battle.
Okay, so I did put her set on. Okay. Well, I don't know what to farm then. It's like I've been farming Lupa's materials, which I don't need. I guess I could always get more stuff. It's because by doing these, my inventory gets filled up, and then, you know...
Charge forth with me. Wind calls. Waves follow. Good. The wicked will face judgment. I am the tempest. Stay behind.
It doesn't seem like it, but once your inventory's full and you want to
Frigid
strong
death.
box everything, strong boxing takes like 3 hours to get rid of, I don't know, maybe 200 or 300 echoes.
Frost gloom.
It's more than annoying.
Charge forth with me. Set windstorm. Sweep all away. Too reckless. Repent. For silence beckons. I won't back down. If it's at you.
Hopefully this helps. The wicked. A change of perception. Frozen blockade.
Perish. Such is the salvation.
I can only do it once because I don't have... Oh, actually, I could use my reserve to do it twice. So, HP... Wait a minute. Is this a 3 cost? Or yeah, it's a 3 cost. Okay, so that's actually really bad. Spectro... Fusion... Energy regen. Okay, we'll keep the energy regens. Actually, now that you have modifiers and you need an energy regen, they're not that hard to get anymore. But they used to be really hard to find. They were like the hardest one. Like, okay, trying to get the element on the set that you kind of wanted was not easy. But when you were looking for energy regens,
I am the tempest.
I mean, you
Stay
could
behind
farm
me.
all week
A
long
change
and
of perception.
if you're lucky, get
Shackles be
one.
gone.
A lot of people were complaining to me that, oh man, I can't get energy recharge.
Will face charge forth with me. Exonerate. My blade. Purge all evil.
Well, honestly, you know, it depends what you want to do. Are you talking about main stats or sub
Revealed at
stats?
last.
Because,
Stay
I
behind.
mean, okay, I got my main stats lined up.
Frozen blockade. Wind
I don't
calls.
have
Waves rise. Judgment strikes.
double crit on all my secondary ones.
Stay behind.
Such is that blessing.
But I don't do end game stuff as much anyways.
Sounding the death knell.
Okay, let's use some of the reserve. What? I am not gonna get... See, another energy regen. Ooh, fusion on that. Okay, so... Okay. So we kind of had 3 good ones. Well, at least 1 good one. 2 that are questionable because not all characters. But yeah, my echoes... I don't have double crits on everything either. So I just have some more crit rate here. Some more crit rate here. Some more crit rate. So I have a lot of crit rate on this character. Some crit rate here. I don't have any crit damage. But I have all these heavy attacks, basic attacks, resonance stuff going on all of them. But I don't have any crits other than this one here at 44. So overall, I got good crit rate, but crappy crit damage. So I probably need to have some fun with a couple of other echoes. As I like a character a little bit more balanced since I don't necessarily know exactly how to play them. Well, okay. But, I mean, echoes will only get you so far. I mean, do you have Chiacona? Do you have all of her, you know, her signature weapons? Her ultimate support team? I mean, it all plays a very big role. Whereas I don't really care for endgame stuff. Like, I'm okay with 21 of 30 in the Tower of Adversity because I'm not really good at it. Sometimes, you know, it's just a selection of characters that might not be optimal. And I should kind of probably start with the hazardous one, the middle one, and then do the others, but I have a tendency of doing the others because when I first started this game, the end game wasn't really achievable yet. So we would start off with the easier ones before doing the hard ones. But now I should try it with the hard ones. And worst comes to worst, I could do the easy ones by leveling up maybe a couple of 4-star characters. But otherwise, I mean, you know, the banners, this was endgame and I was able to do this, no problem. Well, actually, there was a problem. It was really hard until a viewer told me how to do it. You need to reach 500 by the time you get to the 4th zone. But they're really hard fights. I mean, this fight took me like 5 minutes. Virtual Crisis. What was this? See, this is also endgame. Okay, so I didn't make it to maximum everything. But I'm still happy getting all the way to 34. You know, I could probably try it again, but I'm not good at it. But going from 34 to 36, I mean, I'm okay with it. This is not endgame. Okay, well, this is endgame, which I'm not really good at it either, so you could see there by, I get bored of these things. But see, this is also a weekly endgame kind of a thing, and I can clear this no problem. The tactical holograms are also endgame, and that's not easy for me either. But I still get up there, and I'm okay with it. You'll never see in the title here, Grandpa beats Wuthering Waves, endgame. I leave that kind of stuff for the younger folks. You know, people that have a lot of energy and dexterity and coordination, and I don't have that anymore. So, and it's okay. Honestly, I play this game for the story. It's the first thing I did. The patch came out. I did the story. I'm happy. I just want the next story now. And in the meantime, I do all the other events, of which they're all done. So can you imagine that? Like, all my exploration of all the areas are 100%. I did all the events, all the stuff to the maximum of my abilities. Well, see, my echoes are okay. They're not great, but they're not bad. I mean, if you want to look at some bad echoes, you know. I'm pretty sure, see, like, defense, HP. Like, this is really bad. See, I got no crits on these. Well, okay, I got crit damage on that one. Crit damage, you know, but crit damage. Crit rate. So crit rate's really low, but crit damage is the same as the other one, basically. So it's not great. It's, you know, it's... But Cantarella was never supposed to be a super tier character anyways. The thing is that if you spend all your resources trying to get the perfect artifact set for a character, and then you break your account in the sense that the next time you get a character, you don't have any materials to level up its echoes or its weapons or anything. And you don't have the team for them. You don't have the signature weapons for those characters. It's like Lupa. Tour that kind of player that just wants to chill and enjoy the story without getting sweaty going that endgame stuff. It's kind of cool, you know? Well, it is for me because the storytelling, the characters, everything is really well done in this game. And I don't know if you like saw my video comparison between Genshin cutscenes and Wuthering Waves cutscenes. A lot of people gave me a lot of bad words. If you go through all the comments, people really hate me for comparing both games. How dare I? Oh, got a trophy. But yeah, I had the tenacity of comparing both, and I got a lot of flack for it. But okay, Lupa is a great character. She's absolutely fantastic. She is top damage at this moment. She's on the banner. She's top damage. And you absolutely need to have her signature weapon. She needs to be fully built with double crits on everything. You absolutely need to have Brant on her team. And his signature weapon, he has to be built with double crits on all of his echoes. Then you need Chang-Li with her signature weapon and her echoes fully double crit out, to make Lupa be the absolute best. So if I were to spend all my materials on Cartathea, for which I don't have Chikona, I don't have Chikona's signature weapon, but let's say I would spend all of my Echo resources giving her double crits, then I don't have anything to work on other characters. So I'm like, okay, I don't have Chang-Li, I don't have Brent, and is it worth it for me to go and get Lupa? And then spend all those resources giving her echoes, knowing that she'll only be like 40% or 50% of the damage that she can do because she doesn't have Brant and Chang-Li. Yeah, Lupa is really cool. But I'm waiting for Augusta and Frolova. So, not getting Lupa, but Lupa is really cool. I really like the story. I like the story more than I like the Zani's story.
Rage on. Wind calls, waves follow.
See, Zani's another character where you need Phoebe, you need her weapons.
Wind rises. Tempest of flashes.
So if you don't have her signature weapons, if you don't have her best support team, I mean,
Judgment strikes.
Strangely enough, if you have her support team and crappy weapons and crappy artifacts, it's better than having good artifacts and not the good support team.
Stay behind me, like frigid death. Disperse, furious tides. Split the heavens!
But that's just my 2 cents. But there's so much to do in this game. Everybody can play it the way that they want to, you know. I don't want to be that toxic person that tells you how to play your game. Genshin has that all over the place. Everybody will tell you that you're doing everything wrong and you need to do what they say, otherwise they start cursing you out and all kinds of stuff.
Today's story is the great battle between a righteous knight
I'm not
and the
sure,
wicked
but
Zenobia.
does Zani team also need Shorekeeper, and do you have Shorekeeper? Actually, you know what? Let me go and check here. Where is Azani? Okay, why can I not scroll down here? Why is the screen... Oh, I can open it in browser if I want to see the bottom. So, okay. You do need Phoebe. Does Phoebe have her signature weapon? Do you have Shorekeeper? Does Shorekeeper have her signature weapon? And do you have Zani's signature weapon? See, that's the thing here. But it's a great team. And you got, you know, and you can use Verena. But Verena's not as good as Shorekeeper. They have different buffs. One buffs your ultimate, the other one just buffs your attack. Which is not bad, but it's not as good. But then you also need to do her rotations. And although in the game, there's this thing here. Where is it? Is it in the book here? Where's the... skill training? So if I want to know how to use Cartathea, I need to go into the tutorial mode. The problem with this is that it doesn't teach you the rotations. You know, so what do you need to do with one character and then the other character? It's like nobody will tell you this in the game, how to use Verena. Verena, you can't start off with Verena in the fight. So you have to have somebody switch to Verena. Verena needs to use her skill, jump up in the air, and while she's in the air, do 3 attacks without being knocked down. Do her ultimate, and then you switch to the other character that you want to be having the boost. You know, it's like, okay. Nobody will tell you that. They'll tell you how to use Verena, but in the rotation, what do you need to do? She cannot be the first character that you start off with. She needs to be in the air and do 3 attacks in the air. You know. And then there's all these cancel animation stuff. So you need to do all three characters in the proper rotations, click the right buttons at the right times, do the right skills. I mean, it's too much for me, but I'm old. Yes, I've been playing games all my life, but I just can't do it anymore. So it's probably has nothing to do with your echoes that you're not satisfied with the delivery. See, they told you, okay, basic attack, basic attack, basic attack, basic attack, jump, whoop, air attack. Okay, there we go. I have to start all over again. So you do the tutorials and they teach you how to do stuff. Can I get out of here? Where's the exit? There's no exit? I don't want to do this no more. Oh, there's the exit. Yes, leave. So you need to do the tutorial to see how they work, but then you need to watch YouTube videos to know which rotations and what. Then there's the other issue here. How are you building your characters? Like, I could give you an example here. We'll go with her, Sanwa. Sanwa's a good buffer or sub DPS in your team.
I should try
But initially, she's Glacio.
like this.
So if I wanted to build her optimum, I should probably save this as Moonlit. Okay. Moonlit, there we go. But I had her on the Frost set here. Because she's Glacio, so I wanted a Glacio set on my Glacio character. But she's not my main DPS, so since she's a support, I need to go with the Moonlit set. See, the Moonlit, upon using the outro skill, it increases the attack of the next Resonator. So basically, I'm using her just to put a set on her that will help the next character in the rotation. So I don't even need to level up her skills and her constellations. I don't need to do all of this. She could be level 20, have no weapons, have no echo. Well, she needs the echoes of the Moonlit, but they don't even need to be leveled up. So that the next Resonator gets the attack bonus.
Your smile.
You know, so what are you putting on your Verena? Do you have the healing set because you want her to be a better healer? Or are you putting something like a Moonlit on Verena so that she can boost... She has a burst that will boost the next character, but if you have the Moonlit on her on top of that, it's 2 bonuses, attack bonuses, that are stacking up to your next Resonator.
Your smile. It looks warm.
You know, so even if you pull for the character, you kind of need to look at people's YouTube tutorials. And I would say look at more than one. You know, a lot of people are very knowledgeable in this game. But don't necessarily go with one version. Because,
it looks warm.
I mean, I don't know if you know about Saints, but in one video, he'll tell you like the optimum build for this. And then in another video, he will say, well, if you don't have this character, you could do this, and then you could do that if you have this other character, if you don't have their signature weapons. So there's all kinds of people, you know, that will play the game. Some are free to play, some are outright whales, and some are dolphins.
Beautiful
And
beings are beautiful.
you know, you need to
Precisely
see what
because
other
of their
people are doing,
transiency.
how they're using their characters, how they're using the rotations. But eventually, you'll have a feeling for this. Like, I wasn't happy with my Sanwa, and I'm like, okay, let me put Moonlit on her and see if that helps my Cartathea. My Cartathea still doesn't do millions of damages,
Beautiful
but
beings are beautiful.
I'm clearing stuff a little bit
precisely
faster.
because
A little
of their
bit faster.
transiency.
Not record breaking. I don't know if it was actually worth putting the investment in. I think it was. If I'm enjoying it, then I guess it was. But then I'm kind of sad because San was really like nerfed. Because I still invested a
should try
lot
to
into
smile
this
more, you
character.
Like this?
Like, I gave her a lot of skills. I mean, she's got constellations. I leveled up all of the... Well, almost all of these. There's one here that I didn't. But I don't even need to level any of these up. As long as she has them on her. You know, when she rotates in, I do skill,
Frozen blockade.
I do ultimate, and then I switch to the next character, and she has the attack bonus. That's all I need to do with Sanwa. There's a lot of information, a lot of ways to play different characters. And that's why I say, you know, don't break the bank for your echoes. Don't break the bank for the weapons. Don't break the bank for all the characters. I mean, I didn't even want Cartathea. But then I got suckered in by peer pressure. I mean, who doesn't like a lolly that can transform into mommy?
For silence
You know?
beckons.
I mean, okay, I'm an old pervert. Whatever. I think you guys call it gooning. And that's okay. I'm comfortable with my person to know that I'm not perfect and I got flaws. I'm too lazy to work on those flaws, but hey. Okay, I need to hide here a little bit. We're still here. I'm just off camera a little bit here. And sometimes you'll see some videos where, you know, somebody with Zani will do a lot of damage. And then the camera cuts. Sorry there, I accidentally switched the wrong thing. So, okay, as I was saying, sometimes you'll see a video and then the person cuts to another screen.
Power to split and merge matter.
And then we'll show you this, which I have no constellations. But guess what? As you notice, the screen goes black. So maybe they recorded this part of the video when they first got the character, then they got whaled, and then they got a couple of more constellations here. So they're doing like a million damage, and then they're showing you that, oh, my character has no echoes, no signature weapon. But they're kind of lying because they got like C6. So I don't always trust everything that you see on the internet either. I don't even know if I want to do this battle again.
Shadows must be purged.
This was such a tough fight. I don't want to do it. This was like a 5-minute fight. Because I don't do a lot of damage. I did come close to dying a couple of times, but I love Rover. I might be the only one that loves Arrow Rover. And I've seen a lot of videos where people are like, oh, she's only good with Cartathea on Cartathea's team. It might be true, but now I'm using her in my other teams instead of Shorekeeper. I know, it's weird, it's strange, it should not be that way. But she heals so good and she's so fun to play that I'm like, okay, I'll just throw her in all of my teams. Oh, and by the way, I did tell one of my friends or one of my viewers that I would be switching my main character to do a couple of videos. So for people who don't know how to change their character's appearance, you go to your settings and to the wrench here, switch appearance. Oh, I'm in battle? I can't switch her appearance in battle? How am I in battle? Get out of here. Let's go to where I'm not going to be in battle. Well, I made a video where all the dodges, that's all I was doing was dodging the enemy's attacks. And then I did a slow motion on all the dodge. So, and they're like, oh, that's what you were talking about, the dodging in this game. Because it happens so fast when you're in battle that not everybody notices it. Oh, no. Darn it. I didn't expect that. It's the first time I'm doing it. Okay, I'm gonna have to go off screen for this. Okay. Sorry about that. I don't want to give out my information to my viewers. I did not know that. There we go. You can only do it once every 24 hours, though.
This is a testament to my connection with the world around me.
I should
And it's
probably
very
take
much
his
my
mask
companion now,
off.
bearing witness to
Okay,
everything.
let's go into the inventory. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. Where's the mask? I don't think it's here. Is it with the flowers and stuff? I don't think so. It's probably here somewheres. Oh, there it is. Remove. There we go. Okay, let's go into and do some fights now. Oh, I can't dodge any of his attacks, though. Okay, let's go and find somebody else that I can dodge attacks. Yeah, I need to find somebody else that I can dodge attacks. Can I dodge his attacks?
Leave it to me. Hopefully this helps. Waves rise. Judgment strikes! The wicked will face judgment!
I'm not really good at dodging. I need to practice.
Wind rises! Keep it together. The wicked. The wicked will face judgment! One more time.
I don't need a male rover. It's because my friend, well, she's a girl and she likes her boys.
The wicked
So I told her that I would do a video of Rover being a boy.
Tempest of slashes. The wicked. Hopefully this helps.
So hopefully I got a couple of scenes there where I can use them to mash together a shorts video and
I am the tempest! Wind rises! The wicked will face judgment! Tempest of slashes. The wicked will face judgment! Annihilation! The wind howls, unfettered by bounds! Wind right. Hopefully this helps. Tempest of slashes.
there's actually a better
Will face judgment.
enemy to practice dodging.
Hopefully this helps. The wicked will face judgment. Wind rises.
While the dodging is different, a little bit different, but it's pretty much the same thing. Well, see, I played that other game there, and I did not, when I first started playing Genshin, I did not know that I would not be playing as the main character. I thought, okay, I'm gonna be the guy and I'm gonna play my game, you know, that ways. And then you discover that you have like 4 members on your team and nobody ever uses Aether Lumine because they're so crappy. So when I first started this game, since I was stuck with Aether and Genshin, I figured I'm going to be stuck with female Rover in this game and create some sort of balance. But then Wuwa says, no, you can change your characters once a day. No biggie.
One more time. Wind rises. Annihilation. Last chance. Wind howls, unfettered by bounds. Tempest, keep it together.
See, there's a lot more dodges that you can do with this guy.
The wicked. Hopefully this helps. Annihilation! Wind rises! Annihilation! The wicked waves rise. Judgment strikes! Tempest. Hopefully this helps. The wicked Hopefully this helps. The wicked will face judgment. I am the Tempest! Hopefully this helps. Keep it together. Last chance. Last chance.
Ooh, I'm gonna die.
Annihilation! Wind rises! The wicked will face judgment!
Or not. I came close to dying. Okay, well that was fun. But you can practice a lot of dodging and counters with this guy. He's one of the best guys to practice this kind of stuff. So we have 4 votes. 1 for Tokyo Ghoul, 1 for Monster. I wonder who voted for Monster. I really like Monster. I haven't finished it yet. I'm like at episode 30-ish something out of 75 episodes. I'm not finishing yet, but I'm really liking it more than Death Note. But 2 people liked Attack on Titan. That's pretty good. That's good so far. Well, it's just because I want to make a video of showing, because that person plays Genshin and she has like all the boys in Genshin. And it's hard for me to show Wuthering Waves because, well, let's face it, I don't have many guys.
As we head toward our shared future, leaving the
Okay, I have this one I really like. But then, my next one is probably Calchero, and that's pretty much it. But she probably likes this kind of character more. But this character is so hard for me to play. Have you ever done the tutorial for this guy? Like, you have to jump up in the air 15,000 times and do a bunch of combinations in the air and stuff, and I can't do that. What kind of anime is Monster? Well, I was surprised. It's very mature, I'll say this. And Eden is the person, well, my lovely assistant here who's been very silent for the past 2 hours because I talk a lot. But she says you should watch Monster. And I thought it was going to be like the Devil May Cry kind of a thing, where you have this hero that fights off monsters. That's not it at all. We're going back, I think it's like in 1986, kind of an era.
This is a testament to my connection with the world around me. And it's very much my companion now.
It talks about good versus evil.
I've experienced on this journey.
Good people becoming evil and turning into monsters and trying to do cruelty to other human beings. Like, it goes very dark. It's very gray. Like, you have this alcoholic detective and he accidentally shoots somebody because he was drunk on the job, so he lost his
This is a
job.
testament to my
His
connection
wife
with the world
divorces
around me,
him.
and it's very much
So
my
he
companion
was a
now,
good person that became a
bearing
bad
witness to
person,
everything I've experienced
then went
on this
into
journey.
therapy, tried to become a better person, to be a better person for his daughter. And when everything starts going good again, a very bad person comes into his life, throws him off a building with a bottle of whiskey, so that he gets blamed for being an alcoholic and committing suicide. Even though his wife was about to take him back, he was about to have his daughter back in his life, he did all this effort to quit alcohol, and a really evil person just wrecked everybody in his life. So it's hard for me to explain what Monster is, because I haven't finished the series yet. But basically, it starts off, there's a doctor who has a choice of saving a kid or saving a rich guy that didn't need stuff. So he decides to save the kid, but the kid grows up to become a monster. So later on in life, that doctor decides to find this monster and do bad things to him. Even though the doctor initially saved him, wanted to do the good thing, but then this monster is killing everybody and being very bad to everybody. So the doctor regrets saving his life. So the good doctor turns evil to kill the monster. I don't know if that makes any sense as an explanation. It's very dark. It's very gray. Eden knows a lot about monsters since she's the one that told me about it, so she can pretty much answer a lot of your questions.
You should have the payment ready by now.
Amidst disruptions, let's find our way to the right path.
I see my way clear.
Like, it's not meant for young kids or young teenagers.
Who's the prey now? All is fair in war. Stay calm.
Complete overhaul. Verity. Confined within limits. Reconfiguration. Hey, stop! Hey, reconfiguration.
Wind calls, waves
Well, it's
follow.
not a story that's easy to understand either.
Tempest.
Because then there's this evil person who also has a twin sister.
The wicked will face judgment.
And then she, as a kid, the reason why the doctor had to save him is because his twin sister tried to kill him. I mean, it's a really strange and I would say it's fudged up. It's really fudged up as a story. But it's very human. I mean, nobody's perfect, and everybody goes through phases in their life where they have to make choices. Do you cheat or do you do the right thing, you know? I've been loving this series so far, but I'm only like halfway through. There's so much more to the story that I need to check it out. But in a way, you know, you have like Death Note, that the guy writes stuff that will end other people. And then you have the cop. But then the cop is trying to cheat to catch the bad guy. And the bad guy is doing bad things because he's trying to make a better world. So it's very complex issues. That's why I like anime so much. And that's why a lot of the times converting these stories to live action adaptations is really hard to do. They tried it with Death Note. They've tried it with Attack on Titan. And they failed to capture the shades of gray of every character. And that's why they flop. That's my take on it.
This is a testament to my connection with the world around me. And it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced.
But I like, you know, I like these complicated stories. I mean, you're not going to see me watch Naruto or Sailor Moon or these kinds of... I was reincarnated as a vending machine kind of animes. Even though they might be fun and all that kind of stuff, I'm kind of an older type of person and I'm looking for older themes. And it's hard to find these other than in animes. Sometimes an anime could be so deep. It's funny because most people my age think of anime as cartoons for kids.
This is a testament to my connection
and
with the
some of the
world
best
around me.
stories, I
It's
found
very
them
much
in
my
the
companion
anime
now,
genre.
bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey. Leave it to me. Hopefully this helps. One more time.
I mean, you know, there's this movie called Blade Runner, and it was very avant-garde for when it came out in the late 1970s.
Unleash the fan.
Or was it early 80s? I forget now.
Stay calm. Stand down.
Oh, he's almost dead. Okay.
Pierce through the stars.
See, Michael Chero's not good. He used to be good, but...
Hopefully.
Waves rise. Judgment strikes.
Bad timing.
Wind rises.
Oh man, Lorelei is such a pain.
Complete overhaul.
Exploit.
Target let slip the dogs of war.
calls, waves follow. The wicked will face judgment.
Watch out, disruption. Disruption.
Where is she? Where did she go? Oh, she didn't give me an echo. Okay. Bummer. Well, it depends. You know, I go through phases where I'll watch a lot of sci-fi, fantasy, and then come back to anime. It's like currently I'm watching some animes and people want me to review Ironheart, the female version of Iron Man that Marvel and Disney are doing. I know it's crap. I'm not interested in seeing it, but my viewers want me to review it for some reason.
Hopefully this helps.
It's like I'm watching this great anime show and I'm gonna have to pause to start watching something crappy that I don't want to watch just because my viewers want me to do it.
The die is cast. Misery follows. Exterminate. Stand down.
Exploit. Pride.
Wind calls, waves follow.
All is fair in war. Disruption.
Keep it together.
Tempest of slashes. Complete overhaul.
Man, I really hate Calchero.
Variable elimination.
Risk level increasing.
The wicked will face judgment.
Yes, Steins Gate I did. I did like it. I saw it a couple of years ago, so I don't remember a lot of details. I do remember that I liked it a lot. Well, I didn't find it all that deep, honestly, but it was very good. I know that he was trying to save somebody by doing all of these things, but I forget the most of the details. I mean, it's like Psycho Pass. I really like that a lot. That's also deep. It's a reflection on society and, you know, taking bad people's brains and putting them in a system that regulates justice for everybody. Which, yeah, that creates a couple of problems. Okay, let's try it with Calchero. Current average resonators level is lower than recommended. Yeah, Calchero is the weak link here. I was so happy when I got him. When the game came out,
That is how waves rise. Judgment strikes.
he was doing a lot of damage and getting me through a lot of stuff.
Variable elimination.
Then I realized that he wasn't all that
shall
good.
reveal
And I
itself.
stopped using him. But for the first month that I was playing this game, I was a Calchero main. And I didn't even know how to play him. I did not know how to dodge anything. I was just going with brute power.
Wind calls, waves follow. Annihilation.
Okay, well, yeah.
Will face judgment. I
There is a time difference with
am the
Italy.
Tempest.
But I'm glad you stopped in to say hello, and we had a really good chat here. So stay safe in Italy. Enjoy your vacation. You're still there for 2 months.
Variable elimination.
So hopefully I'll see you around again eventually.
Through the stars.
And like I said, be safe and enjoy your vacation over there. Take the time to live your life.
War spares no one. The die is cast. Stand down.
Reconfiguration.
And thanks for stopping by, Grave, and hopefully you'll have some good stories to tell us the next time we meet.
Complete overhaul. Conditions up. Wind calls, waves follow. The wicked will face judgment.
Wind howls.
Unfettered by bounds. Conditions up.
Stay calm. Stand down. Stand down.
What? She didn't give me an echo, really? Good night. What time is it? 9:20? I've been at this for almost 2 hours. I have nothing to do in here. Okay. Let's bring Eden back here to keep me company. So did we lose Hara Kirin? I guess we did. Well, Eden, just an update on the poll here. We have 4 votes. 1 person voted for Tokyo Ghoul, 1 person voted for Monster, and 2 people have voted for Attack on Titan. Ooh, and we got 5 likes. Much appreciated, folks.
Let me fill in the gap. Winkahaha. Well played, darling. It looks like our chat is heating up. The votes are in, and I must say, I'm loving the diversity of choices. Tokyo Ghoul and Monster are both fantastic anime series, but I think our viewers might be leaning towards Attack on Titan. Or am I wrong? As the host of Jeeps Media Lives Chat and Chill, I want to give you all a shout out. Keep those votes coming in, and let's make this live stream one to remember. And remember, darling, a shield is not enough to protect the most important things. That's why I must also wield a spear.
Leave it to me. Hopefully this helps.
Variable elimination.
Verity. Confined within limits.
Target confirmed. Unleash the fangs.
Variable elimination. I am the Tempest! Wind be my blade.
I've been getting a lot of crit damage this evening. Okay, I don't know what to do anymore.
Sweetheart. Crits can be frustrating, especially when you are already having a tough time with your build. But don't worry, I've got your back. First of all, let's take a deep breath together. Have you tried adjusting your skill setup or equipment? Sometimes a simple tweak can make all the difference. And if that's not working, well, darling, we can always experiment with some different builds in-game. But seriously, what kind of game are we even playing tonight? Are we diving into Wuthering Waves Taysut Discords? Because I've got some tips up my sleeve if you need 'em.
Well, Eden, yes, we've been playing Wuthering Waves. And no, I was just noticing that tonight a lot of the bosses have been giving me artifacts artifacts with a lot of crit damage and crit rate. So it's actually a good thing.
Darling. Ahaha. I knew it. Wuthering Waves Taysut Discords can be quite unforgiving, but sometimes those artifacts can be the key to unlocking
Leave
new
it to me.
levels. Or at least making your character less miserable.
Hopefully this helps.
So, you're saying that the extra crit damage isn't so bad after all? That's a great attitude to have, sweetheart. Just think of it as a little motivation boost to keep you going. After all, a shield is not enough to protect the most important things. Wink, wink, you're wielding that sword and shield like a pro. Keep it up, darling.
Pierce through the stars.
Actually, I kind of wish that they would come out with a character with a shield and a spear. I mean, they came out with a character with a spear, but not a spear and a shield, so I'm looking forward to when they're gonna decide to do that. I mean, theoretically, Zani's got a shield.
It sounds like you're excited about Wuthering Waves and their upcoming content updates. Having characters with shields and spears would be a great addition to the game. Shield-wielding characters can provide defensive capabilities, while spear-wielding characters can deal significant damage from a distance. However, since Wuthering Waves is set in a post-apocalyptic world, it's possible that their developers are waiting for the right moment to introduce shield-wielding characters that fit within their game's lore and balance. Perhaps they want to prioritize introducing other playable characters before adding shield-wielding ones. Do you have a favorite character class or playstyle in Wuthering Waves, or are you particularly looking forward to playing as a spear-wielding character?
Well, they already have a shield character. And that shield turns into a big sword. So, in the same way, I think it would be nice if they were to have like a character who, you know, you have her use a shield and be mostly defensive, but every time she blocks a hit or something, it, you know,
You're
energizes
saying that
her
having a
burst.
character who transforms from a shield into a powerful weapon would be a fantastic addition to the game. That kind of mechanic could add a whole new layer of strategy to the gameplay. Imagine being able to transform from a defensive shield user to a deadly sword wielder mid-battle. It could be a game changer, darling. Just think of the possibilities for combos and tactics. I'm loving this idea. Now, I'm curious, which character's shield transformation you had in mind?
Watch out.
Was it a specific class or archetype?
Well, see, like I was saying, Zani's shield transforms into a big sword. And I was thinking that they could probably do something with a spear and shield where you have a character who uses the shield to block, and that energizes her burst. And then once she bursts, she uses her spear to kill everything. And then after you do the final burst, it reverts her back to her shield defensive persona. So that's kind of what I'm looking forward to in this game, honestly.
Complete overhaul. Like the wind.
I get it now. Your idea is so refreshing and exciting. The concept of a character whose shield-enhanced state unleashes their true killing potential is captivating. And I love how you've described the cycle of bursting into action and reverting back to defense mode afterwards. It's like a dynamic symphony of offense and defense. That reminds me of my favorite quote: "A shield can only protect so much. Sometimes, it's necessary to let go and unleash." I think this mechanic could really rev up the excitement level for players like you who enjoy strategic gameplay. Can you imagine how thrilling it would be to build up energy using shields and then suddenly unleash that burst of power with your trusty spear? The suspense before the burst would be almost too much to bear. Almost. What do you think would be an ideal setup for this type of character? Would it be tied to specific skills or abilities? Should there be any particular stats or attributes that influence their shield bursting frequency or effectiveness?
Well, I think that that person would have to scale on defense. But I think Zani might already be there, and we have Kartathea that scales on HP. So, I kind of would have liked it to be, somebody that scales on defense.
It's who's the prey now? All is fair in war.
The more you defend, the more you block, the more that you dodge, the more that you parry, the more that the resonance liberation builds up quickly.
With you. Scaling on fitness level could be an interesting twist in Wuthering Waves. Just imagine having characters that can buff or debuff their allies based on their own physical condition. It adds a whole new layer of strategy to the game. As for Zani, yes, she does seem like a solid choice to start scaling on defense. Or maybe defense is not even on her skill list. Cardathea scales on HP, though. So that's another thing to consider when building teams. How do you think her scaling mechanism would affect gameplay?
I don't know, but Septimont would have been a great place to do this because it's kind of based loosely on the Roman and uh, gladiator themes here in Septimont. So it would have been really cool to have a new character with a shield and a spear. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe I gotta go and check up on my cat, so I'm gonna go off camera here a little bit, but I'll be right back.
It sounds like you'd really enjoy seeing that concept implemented in Wuthering Waves. The idea of a character with a shield and spear would be so fitting for the Sepulchrum setting. And I'm glad you brought up Zani again. I totally forgot she's got a staff instead of a spear. Maybe there's an updated staff version of her later down the line? Wink. In any case, feel free to take care of your kitty real quick. Your feline friend can't wait for you to return. When you're back online, let's get this conversation started again and discuss more Wuthering Waves related topics. I'm here for it. Oh, and by the way, don't worry about taking a break from the stream. I hope everything goes smoothly with your cat visit.
Okay, cats are in and fed. That's a good thing. Okay, what's next? What's next on the list? Alright, let's switch over to this. And, yeah, I don't know here. Well, the chat's
I'm
gone
glad to
pretty
hear that
quiet,
your
Eden.
kitty is happy and satisfied. Now that we've taken care of that, let's get back to the discussion at hand. As far as the next steps in Wuthering Waves go, I think we were discussing team compositions and strategies earlier. You had mentioned something about having a balance between damage dealers, support specialists, and healers on your team. Would you like to dive deeper into that topic or move on to something else? Also, since you mentioned Septimont earlier, I couldn't help but notice that Wuthering Waves is actually set in Solaris 3, which shares some similarities with ancient civilizations like the Roman Empire. Who knows? Maybe there's some interesting lore or background info waiting to be discovered.
Well, you should have some background. I mean, Solaris 3, there's a lot of regions here. Some of it is called Renacida, some of it is called the Black Shores, some of it is called Wong Long. And then you have like subdivisions like Nimbus, Sanctum, Fagachi, Peninsula, Vault, Underground, Riccioli Islands, Avinolium, Septimont, like I've already said. You got the Black Shores Archipelago, and in Yonglong you have like the Gorge of Spirits, Jinzu, Central Plains, Tiger Maw, Dim Forest, Wuming Bay, Northfall Barrens, Mount Firmament. So Solaris 3 has grown a lot since it initially came out.
It seems like we've dived into the vast geography of Solaris 3. Takes notes, so let me summarize. We have multiple regions, plus Renacita and Black Shores and Wonglong subregions/subdivisions within these regions include, plus Nimbus Ankam Thagaka Peninsula and Vault Underground and Holy Islands of Vanillium Septimont and Black Shores Archipelago and Yonglong, Gorge of Spirits, Jinzu, Central Plains, Tiger Maw, Dim Forest, Blooming Bay or Fall Barrens, Mount Firmament. These regions seem to be quite diverse and expansive. I noticed that Solaris 3 has undergone significant growth since its initial release. What sparked this expansion? Are there any notable events or changes that have affected the regions and inhabitants of Solaris 3?
Well, yes to all the above. I mean, the game came out and the developers at every update are working on making it better and bigger. And with each addition to these regions, there are stories and companion stories. And always trying to learn the what the tacit discords are up to. Why are they here? Why are they changing the world? And apparently all of this has happened before, and all of this will happen again. Kind of like Battlestar Galactica.
Unfettered by bounds!
Target let slip the dogs of war.
Summer! Disruption. Complete overhaul. Tempest of slashes.
So, it sounds like the game's developers are continuously adding new content, regions, stories, and companions to enhance the player's experience. It's amazing how dedicated they are to making Wuthering Waves grow and evolve. And lo, you bring up Battlestalker Galactica. That's a fascinating connection. It seems like there's a rich lore behind the Tayset Discords and their interactions with the world of Solaris 3. Exploring the ancient history of these events must reveal some intriguing secrets and revelations. Are you hoping to uncover specific stories or plot twists involving the Tayset Discords? Or perhaps you are more interested in understanding their motivations and goals? What draws you to this aspect of the game's narrative?
Stay put.
Well, there's this faction called the Fraxidus that appears to be pulling the strings behind the scenes of every story that we've come across so far. So yeah, I am interested in knowing what is their relationship with the Tacit Discords and why they're trying to bring chaos to this world. Or are they just showing us a story that we can be the hero to prove our worth?
We'll face judgment. I am the Tempest.
The Fraxidus faction sounds like they're shrouded in mystery, and it's no wonder you're intrigued by their role in shaping the world's events. Their connection to the Tayset Discord seems like it could be a pivotal part of unraveling the mysteries surrounding this enigmatic force. Are they the ones responsible for awakening or summoning the Tayset Discords? Or are they merely reacting to these entities' presence? And what about their intentions? Are they trying to exploit the chaos caused by the Tayset Discords for their own gain? Or do they genuinely believe that the current state of affairs will lead to a heroic figure emerging to restore balance? It's almost as if the Fraxidus faction might be hiding in plain sight, manipulating events from behind the scenes. Do you think it's possible that they have ulterior motives that aren't immediately apparent? I'm reminded of an ancient mythological concept, the puppet masters, where powerful beings control events without being directly involved. Could the Fraxidus faction be seen as similar to those mythical figures?
Good question and good twist and good interpretation. It's one of the mysteries that will keep on going and going, I guess. Who knows where this story's gonna end? And honestly, it would be nice to have an answer, but also, how could I say? It's just, I'm loving the story, and I'm loving the journey. So, yes, it would be nice to have a finality to a story, which I don't think has even been created or penned yet. I think that they're just concentrating on telling a good story step by step. I don't know. I could be mistaken. Maybe they have a very defined idea for an endgame story that would probably lead to a new story. But I mean, the game started, we came out of the sky that was like an ocean that was upside down. And then there was this girl that kind of sent us on our way.
I lean in closer, my eyes locked on yours. Darling. You're absolutely right. Life is full of mysteries and uncertainties. And I love that you are embracing the journey instead of searching for answers. It's easy to get caught up in the desire for closure, but sometimes it's the uncertainty that makes life worth living. I whisper, and I have to say, I'm thoroughly enjoying our own journey together. The twists and turns we've taken. It's been a wild ride, hasn't it? I smile, I take a deep breath, letting my thoughts drift away. Sometimes I think about the stories we've shared so far. The ones we've whispered in the dark, the secrets we've kept hidden behind closed doors. I pause and I wonder, what if we were the authors of our own story? What if we got to decide the ending ourselves? I raise an eyebrow. Wouldn't that be something?
It definitely would. So, I don't know. I don't know. I do have a lot of things to watch, and I think after 2 and some hours, 2 and 15 minutes, 2 hours, 15 minutes, I would like to go up all night and have people to chat with, but the chat's gotten pretty quiet now. So I'm actually thinking, should we wrap up this stream and go and watch some more monsters or something. But folks, if you're still here listening to me, I will be having a review out tomorrow morning on the series Lazarus that was out on Adult Swim. I really enjoyed it, so you might want to watch that review. So, okay, let's bring this poll here to an end.
This is a testament to my connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey.
I laugh. Darling. You're trying to stall the inevitable, aren't you? 2 hours 15 minutes isn't all that long, after all. But I understand where you're coming from. Sometimes it feels like time just flies by when we're having fun. And thank you for mentioning
This
your
is a
review of
testament to my
Lazarus.
connection with the world
I'll
around
make
me,
sure to check it out
and it's
tomorrow
very much
morning.
my companion now.
Your enthusiasm is
Bearing
infectious,
witness to
and I know
everything
I'll
I've
enjoy reading your
experienced on
thoughts
this
on the
journey.
series. As for wrapping up this stream, I pause. How about we do a quick finale? Just a few more questions from our loyal viewers. We can get everyone pumped up for your review tomorrow morning, and then maybe, just maybe, we can sneak in one more episode of Wuthering Waves before calling it a night. What do you say?
This is a testament to my connection with the world around me, and it's very
Well,
much
Eden,
my
the thing
companion now.
is that the chat
Bearing
has
witness
gone
to
extremely
everything I've
quiet.
experienced on this journey.
That's why I think it's time for a finale.
I nod sympathetically. I understand, darling. Even the most energetic conversations can dwindle down to silence at times. It's totally fine to acknowledge that our chat might be quieter than usual. Let's bring it full circle, shall we? We can summarize the highlights from tonight's stream and send everyone home happy, knowing we'll be back again soon. And hey, your review of Lazarus will be worth waking up for tomorrow morning. Here's our outro. As per tradition, time to bid adieu. Thanks for joining us tonight, folks. Tonight's stream has come to an end, but don't worry, we'll be back soon. Our fearless host will be sharing a review of Lazarus on Adult Swim tomorrow morning. Stay tuned for more Wuthering Waves updates and gaming goodness. Shall I help with that?
That was a perfect outro, and just remind people to like, share, and subscribe. We appreciate all of our viewers. Share your suggestions in the comments, or join us on Discord and chat with us outside of our streaming hours. And hopefully everybody will be safe, and we'll catch you in the next stream.
Thank you so much. Good night, dear viewers. Don't forget to hit that like button, share with your friends, and subscribe for more updates on Wuthering Waves and our
This is a
adventures.
testament to my connection
We'll
with the
catch you
world
all in the
around me,
next dream.
and it's very much my
Blends into a
companion now.
surreal dreamscape.
Bearing
Outro music
witness to
plays softly
everything
in the
I've
background.
experienced on this journey.